Hello. Welcome back for another episode of Motivational Wisdom. Today we have another guest. This time she is based in England, and she is a friend of mine that loves rugby. She is a big believer in Wales. She's well known around there, and that she has been supporting them because of the Six Nations going on, and she loves to spend time doing what she does best in terms of hobbies and interests. So just bear with me for a moment. Don't need that. So she will be coming on to be our guest today. I will send you the link in 7 minutes. Just let people come in first, see if people are willing to see some fascinating motivational facts. What's her love of motivation? If she's big on Wales wisdom, then we need that, as that's part of the podcast, of course. We here, being in this room, we love listening to people that has a powerful voice. But in this room, we just forget about what's happening in the world, what's happening on the news, on the screens. Turn it off, turn this on, turn YouTube on, turn whatever you have on to forget everything. Because it's better off to listen to motivational wisdom and other things that's positive and have an imaginative future that you're born to live. It's better off living your future, thinking what might come your way, and question yourself. If you think, what I said previously on the last podcast episode, there's questions, asking yourself questions on if there's alien life out there in the world, in the universe. That's to you decide, because we all have a time to answer that. Some of the other questions they throw out there is, why do we need motivation? Why are we here? Do we have a purpose? What is our purpose? And that is and the reason why we are here. The purpose is a bit like at night when you're asleep. We all have the rapid eye movement, shortened REM. We all have dreams during that time of night, and most of the dreams are active at dawn, when it's night breaks into the morning, and that's when God appears above you. And of course, you don't notice these patterns happening because God's above you. You don't know that. You might be dreaming about something that might happen in the future. Your brain might have noticed faces, pictures, videos, or things you do daily. And so that comes into your mind. Then you get the mindset of what could happen in the future. So I think whatever your dreams are, if they're pictures or videos, that's what makes your future. If that makes sense. So I just like to put or add additional positive words to everything, so it makes people feel more authentically true to themselves. If you know the book Best Self, Be You Only Better, written by Coach McBayer, and no, it's not written by him, but it's authored by Coach McBayer. It's a book we all need to get, and you get to learn about yourself and 7 key stages of self-fears, like social life, personal life, spiritual development, relationships, the ones you're struggling in daily. And so it's just a pick me up to read about why we love ourselves, being the best. So I will be sending it. Yeah. And so the purpose of this podcast is because, of course, in July 19, there's an album coming out, and this is just the build up to it. So just marketing this. So even though my friend, who's not the guest tonight, she decided to end magical spirits, but it's still out there, so I'm still going to promote that in the opening lines, which I'll save. It's a minute too, so I'll go give it the link, and we can talk. Send her the link. Let's see what we're going to get tonight. We're in for a treat. And as we are in March, I'm giving her a nickname. A nickname. What nickname did we give her? I think let's think of what nickname we could give her before she jumps on. Let's call it Magical March Mary. That hopefully, so Magical March Mary is our guest tonight. She will be coming on, of course. We're gonna have that man. And this, of course, you can watch this podcast you can watch this podcast in any country. If you're in Central Time, or Pacific Time, Eastern Time, Greenwich, or if you're in the British Time, you can watch it anytime. So It's been a mindset. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, there's the text back saying for how long. I might be just sitting here mini links, but it's just taking her time to come on. Of course, she needs to find the right room, the right area, and after I end this, I'll just ask her if she's allowed to be on Instagram and YouTube. If I get the response it's going well, then I'll let all of you guys know that it will be going on. So, let's talk a little bit about my YouTube channel, The Beast Boy Saga. I decided to start that by myself because it was originally, I had my own YouTube. I started over a year ago, I think it was. It was called Motivational Speaker. I thought it was going well. But what I didn't realise was I started a YouTube that started back in 2013. So I thought, oh wow. Go live. See, it's coming on now. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. So, just before we start, hello and welcome to Motivational Wisdom, supported you by Magical Spirit and the Beast Boy Saga. So, before we talk about the Motivational Wisdom, could you please tell us about your journey of life?
So, journey of life. So, I'm quite well known for liking rugby, and it's been one of the greatest things ever that I've ever witnessed. And at the moment, I'm trying to pass my exams to get on a course that I really want to do. And the dream is to get on a cookery course, and be head chef for a rugby team.
What other stuff have you done in the past that shaped you?
Done a lot of musical theatre and very active as well on my sport.
So why do you love rugby so much?
It's just the thing that I've just really have an interest in, really. It's just very motivational.
Like when it comes to, of course, the Welsh rugby, that they're big, they love it, they like it. Who would you look up to in terms of motivation?
The good question. I'd say Dan Bigger, because for Wales, we had to have Summit leave because he couldn't really do anything for the team, and Bigger put a post up which was really motivational, and I thought that's just very well said.
So then supporting like the local teams, like get stuff. Why do you want to be a chef or like a rugby?
Well, I love my cooking and I love my rugby, so I thought it'd be like a good mixture to combine with.
So if you like, I know it's hard to pick one of your many dreams that anything can be achievable, but say if your cooking doesn't go well and it goes out of the show, doesn't come into your life, then what's going to happen there?
I'll find a different course, like a PE course, like a fitness course, and I'll start playing for some teams.
Nice. So it was from my previous podcast episode that I asked the guests if they believed in aliens and if they exist, but you can say any answer because of course we all answer this differently. But what's your perspective on aliens being existed?
Well, I've heard about this thing about Obama saying that aliens might be like real, and I'm kind of in the middle.
Like, of course, that's a hard question for everyone to answer. But like, is it like as we saw a lot of telescopes being launched and going to space, like that probe that went on Mars. Like, of course, NASA is trying to find the elements that make up water.
Yeah.
So I guess the only answer we're going to only give to everyone is follow the water.
Yeah.
So then that goes into believing in aliens. Do you believe in them?
Yeah. I do. Because the world can be a funny place and a lot of stuff's going on.
Yeah. Like, it's a bit like the meteor showers that we from like we were meant to have a meteor showers like last year, but thanks to the bright moon, we couldn't have it. But then it was in January. It was a there was a meteor shower. January this year. I didn't get to see it, but I just couldn't believe of how many activities is happening out there.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move away from the aliens, because of course that scares everyone, or people, if they say, people could be scared, people could be loved about it, but okay, if I say the word awesome, what does that mean to you?
Someone who has the abilities of anything, really. It could be a word of wisdom.
Okay. If I said the word, I haven't said from the previous 2 episodes, but when I say the word life, what does that mean to you?
It means you have a long road ahead of you.
Or like, explain it further. If I add the word future to future life, then what does that mean?
Your dreams.
What does what does dreams mean to you?
Means like the stuff you want to do, the stuff that really motivates you, and something you've had interest and something that's the love for your life.
Okay. And then I know it's based on what does interest? What does like our context? Like get the word dreams, but what does the word interest mean?
Something that gets your attention.
Okay. What about motivation?
Something that makes you happy and makes you feel good about yourself.
What does true happiness mean?
Something that makes you feel something inside your heart.
Okay. And then going deep into the soul, what does the heart mean?
Something that you love. And it's basically your life.
It's a love and life. What does love life mean to you?
Someone that you have feelings towards. Someone that actually gets your attention.
So it doesn't always have to be able to doing a lot. Like, of course, you could like say the like it doesn't matter what you are, but if you're single, do you actually need to know someone for who they are?
Yeah, like personalities. That matters the most.
So, if you have the greatest personality, so this would be very hard. You can only pick one word, but what is the word that describes your personality most?
I would say motivational.
You can only pick one.
I'll say kindness.
So in the rugby game, if you give some of the players kindness, what would they give back? What would they give to you? So
They would have to, whenever you receive kindness, you always pay it forward.
yeah. So it's a bit like you give them kindness, but then what would they give back to you? Would it be kindness?
They'd spread that kindness to the world.
Yeah. But like, if it was you physically, like you give them kindness, then what would they give back to a special person like you?
I'd have respect of them.
That's a good word. Because the letter R from respect is rugby.
Yeah.
So then that was so they give you respect, you give them kindness, and then when you do that, then you can have a range of people to like talk to, because you get like instead of opening a mini door in your life, people.
Yeah.
So when it comes to well, actually, I didn't get to it on my second episode, but I might be able to do it this summer round. That I got a lunar living moon book that my mum gave me on Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll get that. Like, because I tried to do it with the second podcast episode, but that guest had to go and do another podcast episode. That I think it's just to be his. But yeah, so there's many things to learn about in terms of the moon. How for cancer. To what fact? Cancer. So like, so you know what positive affirmations are.
Yeah.
So people that are a cancer, like use the word I feel before their mantras or positive affirmations. Like some examples could be I feel that's safe to be vulnerable, or like I feel naked and protected. So like you can like if you wanted to if you're interested in this book, you can always do what website is it from? Like I think it might be on the link on the Instagram. It's called Yellow White Book for the Christie under South Gallagher. Just say so can't it they cancer. So the meaning of the cancer, the cancer moon all about Eve and Flow, as it uncovers emotions, insights, vulnerabilities, adapt intuition. So me reading this out, how are you starting to feel?
Starting to feel a lot more happier.
Okay. So when the of course you know in the universe when you got sections of the in the universe you got different sections because you got star signs everywhere, all over.
Yeah.
So when the moon falls into one of them, they're of course, when the new moon appears in Cancer, then so when the new moon falls in Cancer, new moon, and then it falls in Cancer, let's say, because you got the whole period of June the 21st to July the 22nd. So when the moon calls to you when it's in Cancer, this is what it means. Shedding yourself and being vulnerable. Allow this moon to show you what you keep under lock and key. Listen to your heart and soul and be completely honest with yourself. Speaking up is so important, and to open your heart and share with those close to you your needs, your desires, your fears, and most of all, abilities. Your intuition, insight, and inner guidance will be at their absolute peak under this moon. So listen to, trust, and believe them. They will never be wrong. That's what Cancer means. That's what Cancer means.
Yeah, it's like very positive throughout it.
Oh, to read the back. Where did that go? Undefined cottage. Cancer. So, Cancer is water element. It's a constant. Well, I would say that's I very important sign. The ruling planet is the moon, and the symbol is well. And so I think it's like the magical. You got different things that I would. If you understand the word. Do you understand the word chakra?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's a thing that many people get into, and it's because of being knocked down from the previous 2 years. Some people might have done meditation, but there's in terms of that, our solar system is created by these chakras. So the moon, so this is this is coming from the heart chakra, or you can call it Anahata. The moon relates to all matters of the heart and love. And the cancer, the cancerous root. So I totally see why that you give kindness to the players of Wales in rugby, and they give you respect. So that's so how's life treating you?
It's been full of ups and downs, but it's good.
What has been your favourite? What's been your favourite app?
I would say, well, I've got two things. One is getting into college, and two is going to my ever first rugby game.
What was that like?
It was really fun. The crowd was very ecstatic, positive vibes. It was just so good. It was a great win as well.
Like, was it a international game like the Six Nations, or was it like the club style?
It's a local game.
Yeah. Who was facing who?
Went to watch Newport Salop versus Sheffield, I think it was.
Sounds like it's been a close one.
Yeah.
Okay, of course, we all don't like talking about our down. But what has been your favourite down? Or
I think I have a favourite one.
wait, or maybe I can make it more motivating by saying deep down.
I would say finishing school, almost finishing school. So I just got my exams to do, and then I'm out.
Wow, there's a whole new world coming out. I can tell you that. Like, because what's new? The college treats you more like an adult. You get to use some money because there's a Starbucks.
Yeah.
There was a Starbucks, and there is a Starbucks in the sports block. But unfortunately, it's been not used for a while. But at the back end of the main canteen is a Starbucks. Yeah, not many. I've seen it's been busy, but not as busy.
Yeah.
And then there's a Haybridge, which is like where nearly everyone goes. And then you've got the Rendezvous just outside that the second lot of people go to. So, but they did have a back in my time. It was what year was it? Not, I think it was last year or the year before. They had the Haybridge Deli. They had like, it was mainly for the sports people, like because they had salads, they have baguettes, which was nice. But the sad news now, they have knocked that down. I turned it into more tables and a coffee quote that your mom saw on my Instagram. Yeah, so that's thing. So by the time you come around, you're gonna have the luckiest time there, because of course we all don't like COVID, but I agreed to do it. I even had to stay at home and do college. So you're gonna have it. You're gonna be way happy. There. Like, what I've done recently, but like it was like last year when I started doing a thing called Shout Out for Zen, like SOS, and I had these like the team meetings and such, and one of them was so the switching thing had like many things that was interesting until I got given a pack of mood cards.
Yeah.
So I got given that, and one point I was telling, because one person thought, I asked someone how they're feeling. They said they're confused, and I just got the card out, helped them out, and I might have changed their perspective on that. So that will be the last activity, and then we can end it there.
Yeah.
So now whenever I get these out, that's when I start to become God, I got scared. So whenever I bring this out, I become life coach Josh. Because one of them, so of course you want to cook for the rugby people, while I want to be a coach one day. So let's see what I could do to help you get that way.
Okay.
So depending on how you feel now, or how you felt at the beginning, or in the middle, how do you feel now?
A lot more confident.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Bear with me for a moment, because I did like 50 down cards and 50 up cards. And by the way, you might hear some of these for the upcoming album coming soon. So now we're going to be on a journey of self-discovery that not everyone has to go through, but some people does go through that. So if I take my time.
I'll have to go at 10 o'clock, if that's okay.
Okay.
Because it's getting late.
Okay, so confident. So let's start with the positive affirmation. I am who I am, comfortable with my own skin. So, what does confidence mean to you?
Someone who isn't afraid to speak out.
Okay. So I will break this down in two, because it's a long-winded one. In what areas of your life are you most confident?
School and at home.
Okay. How did you come to this point?
When I started doing my acting on the stage, I seem to have boosted up my confidence.
Okay. After the third question, I'll get to the last part of the script. So, as you said before about you gain, you give confidence, you give kindness to others, and the others give you respect back. So, what advice could you offer others on confidence?
Don't stay quiet, speak out, speak to someone you trust, and start your life with challenging things, and then you'll overcome your fears.
So, reading that out and who you are. Oh no, I'll on the affirmation. I don't. So when I mean I don't mean me. I mean you. So I totally and fully believe in myself. I am strong and powerful. I am confident. And now to end it, as of our listeners, I know I might have said this in the book, but what is your star sign?
Cancer.
What about star sign element?
It's like happiness and
Element, like think about earth, air, fire, water. Which one are those for?
water.
So here it comes. Cancer, water. What does that mean to you?
Power, like something powerful.
Well, thank you for your time, and hopefully catch up to you later.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Just kidding. Bye.
Bye bye.